Hi there, and welcome to online psychic readings. Sorry, I'm a little late coming on this evening, so hopefully we'll make up for good timing without speaking too much for you. So welcome, ladies. I can see some ladies coming to join us. So I can say hello, Violet, welcome to you, and Jodie Jenkins, and Cornelia. Hi there, Cornelia. Hope you had a good week. And also to Tanita. So hi there, Tanita. So I hope you're all doing well. And Alexandra as well. And Ashia, that's a beautiful name. And you're very welcome to ask a question, Ashia. I'm going to start working straight away because I'm late coming on this evening. So I want to start to connect with you, as many of you as I can feel possible. Now, the first person I'm being drawn to this evening is the lovely Violet with the purple heart there. Now, if you can hear dogs in the background today, they're not my dogs. They're next door neighbours. Right, so Violet here. Now, if you have a specific question and if you start coming on, I'm going to say to you, please put it in the chat box if you want to. So I also do animal communication, which is for animals either in spirit or also in the physical body. So you may have a question to ask your animal sort of down here. Maybe they're a bit off color at the moment, and it's just so your grandson. You want to be asked about your grandson for you, Violet. Now, what I will say to you here is, I just feel here. Can you just let me know, obviously, because we've got the online here. So is your grandson in spirit? I'm going to ask you. I just feel here. I just feel I want to go to spirit, so to life as I start to work with you, Violet, as I start to feel the essence of yourself here. I feel much as I start to work with you, Violet. I see I just felt it was in spirit. I'll say to you, so before you even put in the chat box there. So let me just sort of just is in spirit. Okay, because I did feel that, but I didn't want to put him in spirit if he wasn't in there, if that makes sense to you. But I do feel here what I'm seeing here, Violet, as I see your grandson that is in spirit. I just felt as you asked me about your grandson, I felt very much, I want to say to you, I felt your own mother draw close as well. I want to say to you, okay. So I feel here, it's like I know that your grandson in spirit is being looked after on the spirit side of life. I want to say to you, especially by your own mother. I want to say to you, okay. And it feels here, so no, and again, how I feel here, I want to bring in that just your mum's sister here, but I feel it's that family that looks after your grandson for you. And as I feel here, looking at your grandson here now, I just feel this. I feel there's a birthday down here that I want to mention. I want to say to you, okay. So for that birthday is coming up. I want to say to you, okay, so you can take that. I just feel here, I'm glad you can take it, but I'm just sort of seeing, so know that your grandson is being loved, being looked after, and being cared for in the spirit side of life. I come down here, and there's two things I want to say to you, and I'm not sure, I want to give you the, I don't know if this is the name May or the month of May, but I'm very strongly being given the word May. And I do feel as I feel the word May, it could be more than month, because I want to go more towards this spring time of year. And I start to feel, I want to say to you, the word May, I think give me May here. Now your grandson, I want to say to you, okay, as it comes through here for you, I see a very special connection. I want to say to you, okay, very, okay, bless him. Because I just feel here that that's birthdays in May, okay. I just feel, I know as I look towards why I felt it was more the month than the person's name, because I'm seeing, I want to say to you, his mother's birthday. I can feel that the spring coming, and that feels very poignant. I want to say to you, as we look towards the spring, just so I know it's where I want to be here. I want to say to you, Violet, that for your grandson here, all feels well in spirit. I am well. I'm being looked after. I'm being cared for. There also feels, I want to say to you, Violet, as I feel your grandson here, I'm being shown a dog. I want to say to you. So I don't know what's being shown, a small dog. Now, if this has been a toy, because I'm just one being shown is if you know the word sausage dog, dachshund means, I'm being shown a very small dog, which seems to resonate, I want to say to you, with your grandson, and also in the world of spirit as they come through here to be with you, okay. And just want to say to you, I know I'm seeing like them, you, the comfort you are. It's a mini dog. Oh, bless, a mini dog, a mini dog. Oh, lovely. I just could see like the bit like a sausage dog. I'm just seeing, so I know that essence brings that through for you. Bugsy. Oh, how fantastic. Bugsy. Oh, how lovely. I just feel here. So again, obviously the sadness that comes with losing, we don't expect to lose our children or our grandchildren before ourselves. And I just see here the love, I'm saying, the connection that I am. The dog was called Bugsy. I think that's absolutely fantastic when I say to the dog was called Bugsy, because also I will say to you, your grandson is there, but I'm seeing the character of Bugsy. So even though Bugsy may have been a little dog, little Bugsy has a lot of character, a lot of character is what I'm being made aware of. But I'm seeing here that your family unit, the family connection for you in spirit is very much, I want to say to you, a family unit in spirit. I want to say to you, okay. So they know your grandson is, I am well, I am healthy, I'm walking. I'm going to say I'm walking. So I'm walking is what he's saying to me. And I know he loves to call you Granny. All right, Granny. I want to say Granny or Nanny here. I'm not sure, Granny or Nanny. And it feels so. It feels a bit of banter here. Whether you chose to be called a grandma or a gran or a nan, because I feel like this the banter that he gives me. Okay, all is well. And say to you, okay. And again, he also knows as I look through your grandson's eyes, it feels for you, Violet, that you may have changed your hair. I will say to you, okay, because your grandson is looking loads at Granny. Okay, Granny Vi, because I've got the name Granny, and I often Vi, because my nan would like to be called a nan as opposed to a gran, and we used to put like torment her and call her Granny instead just to make her laugh. And that's the feeling I want to see your grandson gives me. I say obviously all children are a blessing and all children are a joy, but he is that feeling of being a blessing and being a joy. I want to say to you, okay. So I feel here again, it's marking. I want to say to you, the anniversaries down here, the birthdays down here feel very important. I want to say to you for your grandson. But it was also like he's saying to me, rest assured, he's saying to me, we are all here together, right? We are all here together, and that includes, I say to you, the dog that's up there as well, so it's making me aware of. Okay, so again, just lots of love from your grandson. I'm doing well, I'm doing fine since I've been crossed over, and it feels a reconnection. I want to say, so I don't know if you haven't seen the family member your grandson hadn't met down here, but I don't know if he's like a great grandfather, but I will say to you, okay, I will say to you, like I said, I was a great grandfather, but as someone I know that your grandson would not have met when he was down here, but a reconnection, I say to you, that I've made since I've been up there. So lots of love from your grandson, I say to you, okay. And just know I'm seeing the little dog there that feels full of character, I want to say to you, okay. So I do hope that helps you. So let me just say, and move on now to it's your granddad. Oh, how lovely. Well, your grandfather. So honestly, Violet, and obviously the loss of a child, your grandchild, but I'm seeing here that the how your family is all pulled together up there and are together. I want to say to you, okay. So I do hope that helps you, and lots of love from your grandson as well. So I'm going to come here to Jessie Rain. Okay, your name is Perry. So hi there, Jess. I was Jess Rain. So your name is Perry, and you have, if I just read correctly here, you have just recently lost someone to spirit. So I'm just see here. If you let me know if you're still here, Jess, okay, or should I call you? Let me just say here, Perry. So I just feel here. Am I right? I just feel like a female I want to bring through for you, okay? I just feel as if a female that comes here for you to be here with you on a stage, okay? And I feel here, Perry, as this person comes here to be with you. Perry, am I right? This is a female. I feel like a female that is coming through to be with you on a stage, as I connect with you and I connect with them on a stage, okay? And I feel I'm being given, Perry, I feel like I've passed to spirit fairly quickly on a stage, okay? So I know it doesn't feel to be like a lot of time to gather and say our goodbyes. I just feel suffers this essence of passing over fairly quickly to the other side of life. That's what I'm being made aware of. Okay, for you, Perry. And the thing I'm being given here, I don't know if that's obviously when anyone passes, and sometimes we have a build up of this illness that takes place, so we understand why that person's time has come. But I feel here down here now, I feel like as I said, it still feels very, very obviously very early days, and there feels some like questions, the area like of not knowing, and I just feel here's feeling I'm giving, but no, I am okay. I want to say to you, Perry, no, it feels, I want to say to you here, they're still very much around family and friends down here. I want to say to you, just to making sure that that all is well with me, that I'm being shown. I was saying this person is also an animal person, Perry. I want to say to you, because I feel here with I'm seeing here a cat also in spirit. I want to say to you, okay. So I just feel here, as you said to me, it's a very recent passing. I feel here their strength is gathering. I want to say to you, as in when we cross over to spirit, they, us ourselves, we do cross, have a period of healing to go through. I want to say to you as well on the other side. So it feels that period of like healing, gently healing taking place as I gather over it, as I rest, the word I'm being given, as I rest and restore. I want to say to you, because I do feel here, as I supposed to be out of I know they have faith and belief. I will say to you that life does continue on the other side of life, is what I'm being made aware of very much. I want to say to you, okay. And the feeling I'm also being given for you, Perry, I'm feeling like energetically, it feels that you have felt them around you. I know you've not seen them as you see myself, but it's almost like we turn around because we feel them to be close, to be with you. I also can hear that you've heard them speaking to you on the stage. Okay, so know they are okay. I just feel that animals connecting there very much with them. I want to say to you, and that just at the moment that resting and restoring. I want to say to you, as they are over in spirit, is what I'm being made aware of. Okay, and again here, I want to say to you, the words I'm being given. So, and I think this is more for you, Perry. If I want to be honest with you, it's about having no regrets. I don't feel it's the person in spirit for this morning, this word to you, having no regrets. And I feel this is more about you going forward in time to create your own life, and don't, it's about the things that do the things you want to do your follow your dreams, follow your aspirations, and don't have those regrets is what I want to say to you. Okay, so I do hope, Perry, that helps you a little, and know, as I say to you, they just feel here rested and restored at this moment in time, as they've not long been over there. I want to say to you. Okay, so I do hope that helps you, and I'm very sorry for your loss as well. I want to say to you. Okay, I'm going to come here to Joe White. Now, I don't think I've worked with you before, Joe. I can't. Some of your names I recognise, some of you I don't. So we'll try and work with me as possible I can this afternoon, because I did come on a little bit late. Now, you would like a message to help you trust your intuition regarding your own connection with spirit, and it's not your ego getting in. I understand, and it's not your ego getting, no, it's not your ego. I would say to you, as I tap into this question for you, Joe, what I feel is at the moment, I think this is something that probably most psychics and mediums do face at some point in their own development. I want to say to you. Okay, and trust is a thing here. We let go of the ego to be able to truly trust and believe what spirit has truly given us. I want to say to you. Okay, and I feel what is taking place here with you, I do feel there's been a slight shift in your own development, your own way of working, because as we work, we go through different phases of our own journey, our own experience, our own knowledge, our own growth. And I feel at the moment you're in a bit of a period of transition, I would say to you, regarding your own spiritual work, your own spiritual journey. And this happens to all of us. And I want to say to you, I feel you may be at a slight crossroads for your own work, not to do with your life, is to do your spiritual work, as I pick up on this for you. And I feel I want to say to you about keeping focused. I want to say to you, okay, because I feel here, and this is the tip I feel I want to give to you, Joe. I know your connection is strong. I know your connection is there clearly. And then what I'm feeling happens to you is you go to your mind, and you start to then think. As soon as you feel yourself in your mind, try to bring your attention of yourself back to your stomach area, to the solar plexus, where our soul self, our spirit self, can be connected more to spirit. I want to say to you. So as soon as you feel yourself going to your head, know you're thinking, and then literally stop and bring back to yourself, to the center of yourself, is what I feel I want to say to you. It's not your ego. I just feel here your mind is creeping in, and it happens to all of us. We have 40,000 thoughts a day run through our mind. We can't stop them. But I want to say to you, just trust that the information you are giving, your connection is strong. You're giving the information very freely. And I feel here, you'll give that information, you feel yourself creeping up, you start to question. Again, just acknowledge the questions may be coming there for you. Don't get into a conversation yourself with those questions. Come back almost up to your soul self, where you perceive your soul to sit, your spirit to sit, and then literally carry on in the flow in your information is what I'm being given. Because I feel here your connection does feel, for me, it is strong. It's just you're getting a little bit cluttered with everyday stuff around you. Okay, so I just feel here, just literally try to say to yourself, when you feel yourself starting to think it, stop and come back to here. Come back to even something can help to literally place your hand literally on your solar plexus, just because this is where you want to be working from, not from here. So literally you feel that. And a good tip that I was given when I was at this stage is watch your terminology, as in, if you're giving your information and you start saying, I think, you're coming from here. You want to be saying, I feel, I know. So try, if you can, get in the habit of watching your terminology, and you'll know, oh, I'm thinking it. Let's come back to here. Let's feel it. That's all that's taking place for you, Joe. I think you've got a great career ahead of you. I really do. Just keep the faith, is all I'm going to say to you, because your connection is strong, it's powerful. It's just what's happening is the way you're working has slightly changed is all I'm going to say to you, Joe. All right. So, and I say it happens to all of us, as we walk the path, so to speak. Different aspects, our work develops, our work changes, like any career or any thing we learn, it changes, it tweaks, and that's what's taking place. So what's your terminology is what I'm going to say to you. And I know here trust will be a fantastic thing for you. So you start saying I think, or that thought comes into your head, I think, stop yourself, go back to feeling it, and you'll be fine, is what I want to say to you. So I do hope that helps you. Right, let me come here to a different question tonight. Oh, okay. That's Joe. That will make total sense. All right, because if you're going through the grieving process yourself, that makes total sense. When I say okay, so maybe just appear again. It's why that shifting is taking place in yourself energetically. I want to say okay. So if you need to allow yourself not time to say step back, I want to say, because you don't need to step back, but that little time to rest, restore, and then maybe spend that time more reflective meditation for yourself. I want to say to you, just connecting with spirit without expectation is what I'm being told to say to you. I want to say to you, okay. So just literally, because often we sit to connect with spirit and we feel like we've got to perform, we've got to produce. I want to say to you, okay. And I just want to say to you, so when you're feeling that way, maybe find some time. You're in the grieving process, but at the same time, you can sit with spirit without any expectation. Just sit in the power, so to speak. Sit in the power. Do that. I think it will really help to strengthen your connection, strengthen your trust, and help you to move forward. And I know you're gonna be a great medium. I want to say to you. So I do hope that works well for you. I'm going to just come here to another good question. I'm going to say to you here from Tama. Tama, I will not can poll it. It's a nice and unusual name, so I don't know which part of the world that comes from. But welcome to you this afternoon. And again, I know I've not worked with you before because I'm quite good at remembering people's names, so which is quite nice actually. Not always, but I do quite often. And you'd like to know, do you have any gifts that you are aware of? Can humans have such a gift like Bill? I would actually say to you, and this is a great question I want to say to you for this aspect here, and I do believe as a psychic, as an intuitive, yes, there's a possibility that you can have for, I would say, like we can't create ley lines because ley lines are something that are there by Mother Earth. They are there. But what you can do if you have an interest for this, it's like some people might specialize saying in reading people, some might specialize in working with animals. I feel here for you. This is the word I want to give you, if you're not sure what this is called geomancy. And it's a wonderful topic that I actually love myself, where you learn to read the ley lines, you learn to read Mother Earth, you learn to read all these other aspects, like everything retains energy and you can read it. And I feel here, so I want to give you this word here and yes, there is a gift for it, I want to say to you. And I feel as well, and I want to take you with your work, Tama, is towards being more geomancy and that aspect of reading that I want to say to you. I actually feel this is something like for you, you'll probably find a big interest in, and it's something we can all do it if we have a flair for it. But it's knowing where those ley lines are, how they work energetically, and even like I was saying, underwater streams have a big effect on how people like we talk about sick building syndrome. So I'm going to say to you, Tama, yes to your question regarding the ley lines, yes to your question around gifts. I want to say to you, and I just feel here for you is probably something you want to look at. I want to say to you, online, get some information about it, because also as I feel that for you, there was a big interest for you, Tama, regarding chakras of Mother Earth. So I know here, this is where I want to almost like take your knowledge for you to sort of learn more, do more, be more, and take it when you're ready to learn how to use that gift you've got. Because I'm being shown with you the pendulum and dowsing. So I know you'll be able to find the ley lines, pick the ley lines out and work with them, is what I want to say to you. So I do hope that helps you. Right, so let's see here. I'm going to come here now to free will. Yes, that's true, Joe. We do all have free will, and we all have choices. And I think it's the important thing for us to always to remember that. I want to say, Joe, okay. Now just come here. I'm going to come here to Irene. So hi there, Irene, to you this afternoon. So son, dad, and nephew there. Hi there, Irene. So that's a beautiful picture of there, Irene. I can only just a small little picture there. So let's see. So you've got a lot of close family, I want to say to you, in spirit around you. Okay. So let's just see who comes here for you. I want to say to you, first of all, I do feel very much here. I want to come to dad, first of all. I want to say to you, okay. And dad just comes here for you. And he reminds me a little bit of my own grandfather, as in, like we all have our own different personalities, but he just comes in, your father, and I know here that your dad is there for you. I want to say to you, okay, it's just like a quietly strong person. I want to say to you, supporting and being there around you. I want to say to you, okay, and it feels here. I do feel here with your dad. He's been there a little while, but what it makes me aware of, I want to say to you, I know you just show me here a glimmer here, and I bring your son, your Neville, through, because they are on both sides of him. I'll say to you, I'm looking at your son and his grandson and his other grandson on both sides of him. I'll say to you, okay. So he feels here. I know it's like he's showing me here. I know it's a bit like a bit of a, I'm not saying a garden, not a garden of flowers. I'm looking at like an open space, like a allotment, which he takes me to. So I feel here your father, when he would have been here, he would have been someone who had been quite like to not going down as a gardener, but just being outside doing things with his hands. It feels very, very therapeutic to your father. It's making me aware of. I'm going to come here to your son. I'm going to say to you, okay. And I feel here your son. It's like that the feeling he's giving me. I want to say to you, I just feel I do want to say the word not sorry, because I've got anything to be sorry for, but sorry that I've left you. I want to say to you, okay. So it feels here, sorry that I've left you, because he just feels very much up. I'm looking at mum here, and yes, your son has much beautiful eyes as I look through his eyes. I want to say to you, okay. So I just sort of here seeing him looking at you, and I see here I'm sorry, mum, the way, because I just feel here I've gone quickly, and there's not much that could be to support me to be done for me down here. Is what is giving me that feeling. I am again here. I'm seeing your dad there, so I know all is well there. With your son, with him. I see here your nephew. I want to say to you, there feels to be I don't not got birthdays now. I will say to you for your Irene, but it feels like in spirit. I'm being made aware of, there feels to be a couple of birthdays, possibly 3 birthdays actually, and it's not it's not your dad and your son and your nephew. The 3 birthdays that come fairly close together. I want to say, okay. So I'm seeing that those birthdays come very closely together is what I'm being made aware of, okay. And I feel here for you, they're making me feel, so I feel there's a lot of burden around you down here right now. So again, I don't know if you sort of take on a lot of responsibility of things down here now. I'm being made aware of that, okay. Just I'm seeing here, I feel this is probably your father's. There's something about a ring that I want to be giving you. I want to say to you, so it feels like a ring from your dad that I want to be giving you. And as I look at your son here, what he's saying to me, okay, I feel here with him, there feels to be a particular window, I want to say to you. I don't know if you was waiting for him to come home, looking for him. There's a window that I'm looking through, this particular window that he shows me, okay. No, Irene, they are your dad there. I've got your son there, your nephew there. I want to say to you, okay. Feels a lovely person as well. I want to say to you, okay. And I feel with your nephew as he comes through here. I think he's the one who possibly passed near somebody else's birthday down here. So I'm seeing here, there feels a birthday that I know I feel to have passed around as well that comes in for him. And I know I'm seeing your son and your nephew. They feel to be not just cousins, but they feel to be good friends as well, as well, making me aware. I want to say, okay. So they are together, and there feels something here. Now, what I'm looking at, I don't know if it's a particular a Bible or a book, and I feel I do. It's some sort of spiritual book I'm being given from them. I'm going to say, okay. It's not from your dad either. Now, what I'm being so no, I know as I'm being shown. I feel it's from your son. I want to say, there's a book I'm looking at here. So it is a book of condolences. I want to say that he is showing me, because I just feel here. I'm seeing. I'm just seeing that the writing, the people's messages, the handwriting that's in. So I know it's by pen that is in there, and it just feels here. I'm going to say to you, I know there feels to be some items that's been placed in this book that he shows me. I do feel particular. I'm looking at a particular pressed flower, what I'm being shown as well. So show me these memories of this is what's given me for me. And no, I am well, mum. No, I am well, mum. And your dad is looking after him, keeping him keeping him in check. He's telling me, I want to say, okay. And your nephew's very much up there as well with you now. And your nephew, I want to say, okay. I was looking at you, and I just feel here, I know you are, I want to say, the favourite auntie when given on stage. Okay. So I do hope that helps you, Irene. So let me see. I'm going to come to Amanda. Hi there, Amanda. Nisha. I've said that correctly when you say so, okay? And so you'll have a question as well. And just read your question. Righty-o. Right, Amanda. So good question. So you feel spirit around you, and you feel as though they'd like to tell you something, but you don't feel that you are intuitive and just looking for as much as they want to give to you. So just for instance, this question you've just put towards me. Now, firstly, I would like to say, and this is for all of you here that's on this live this afternoon, I want to say to you that we all are intuitive beings to a lesser or to a greater degree. And what happens is, so when you say you're not, Amanda, first of all, scrub out the word not from your vocabulary. I want to say to you, because as soon as we say I'm not, I can't, then we don't, is what I want to say to you. So again, for you, just slightly change your mindset and be open to the messages. So what I would suggest with you, what I feel with you, I want to say to you, Amanda, you feel to be someone who's a bit of a, I've got a pen, a doodler, someone who doodles and doodles. So I feel here, if you can find the time to just sit quietly, and I'm going to say to you to sit in meditation, just to sit quietly. Ideally, when you haven't got interruptions from everyday life and the phone and TV and all sorts of things here, even for say 5 or 10 minutes. But what you could be doing, Amanda, is you could just supposing on a Tuesday you doodle all the time. Well, that's a great start. I'm going to say to you, right? So we're gonna pick up on the doodling for you before you work with your intuitive messages, because a doodler will often be someone who is quite clairaudient, who can hear spirit and the messages that are coming through for you. So again, when you hear spirit, you don't hear them like I am speaking to you. They are inside of the head. So it's like a conversation takes place inside of your head. So what I'm going to suggest for you, Amanda, is make a little mental time in your day, your diary, say Monday, for example, 4 o'clock. I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes just to be still, just to be quiet. And what I want to say to you is, as you do this, have your pen and paper there with you. And you could start thinking it's about 10 a.m. in the morning. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to sit with spirit. Set the intention. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to sit with spirit. And this works for all of you here who may want to be sort of developing more your intuitive abilities. So again, it's the intention. So you might get up on a Monday morning. No, at 4 o'clock, I'm going to sit. My intention is to connect with spirit. Sit down with your pen and paper, Amanda, and just allow yourself to doodle. All right. And again, you might find a letter might come, you might find an image might come, a symbol might come, and that will be the start of how you connect and start to like write and channel messages from the world of spirit. I want to say to you, don't expect like a great big script to start off with. You might get a word, you might get a name, you might get a symbol, you might get a number. All of this is what we start. As you sit there and start to doodle, as you doodle, what happens is you're taking your logical brain out of the way. And when you're taking your logical brain out of the way, and again, when you're doodling, you're not doing anything particularly, but you can even shut your eyes. So doodle, shut your eyes, take your logical brain out of the way, and just allow yourself to feel, know, hear, even see in your mind's eye what comes to you. And then when you've finished 5 minutes or so, and then keep a journal. And I'd say to you, I don't feel for you, Amanda, it takes you very long to start to get clarity in what they are trying to tell you, is what I say to you. It just comes down to perseverance a little bit and discipline. All right. All right. Let's just see. So I can do it. Yeah, I would say to you, your faces is fine. I would just say to you, just carry on what you're doing. Just carry on, but in the morning or whenever you want to, set the intention. At this time, I'm going to sit down with spirit, and here I am, ready to work. Like you've prearranged a telephone call, which you're doing with Spirit World, and sit down literally. And I don't doubt for 1 second you'll start to flow really, really well. I want to say to you with your work, and just the brain gets in the way. That's fine. Just switch it off and get back to on track again, and all will be well for you. I want to say to you, because I just feel here a good gift there for you. Right, so I hope that helps you. Right here, so I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here first to Joey Bard. Hello there, Joey. So let me see. I'm going to try. Let me see here. Time wise, I'm good for time at the moment. So I'm going to come to Joe Bard. You would like to get a message about your wife's career, please. Will this year work out for her? That's a lovely question, actually, Jay, because obviously you're here and you're asking for your wife, which I think is really lovely. And what I'm going to do here for you, first of all, my pleasure, Amanda, and come back in a couple of weeks and let me know you're getting on. Rightio. So, and I see your little picture there, Joey, of I imagine it's your wife as well. I'm going to pull a card for her, first of all, to give us some, we'll be using tarot. And I'm asking the tarot for your wife to give us some insights into her career, her wife, your wife's career for this year. I want to say, okay, right. So what I've got here is the Two of Swords. Okay, now this is it's quite a nice card in the aspects. What this is about, we'll say to you here. So I actually do feel, I want to say, yeah, she looks lovely. I want to say, you look a lovely couple, actually, Joey. Now, this card for your wife. So, what I feel regarding her career, this is quite a mental career. So a career where we've got use our intellect. I want to say, okay, so if we see like the intellect that we're using with your wife as she comes through for her career, and this for me is about, I want to say to you, I actually feel she's going to have a good year. I want to say to you, okay. Now, what I feel, I want to bring the word in here. Balance. So it's about going, and again, it's don't let her mind over race too much. I want to say, okay. So keep us, if she can, keep herself focused, on track with what she wants regarding the job, the career. I want to say to you that she's looking towards. It's about. I also, for me, this card is about legal contracts as well. So obviously, when we're getting a new job, I want to say to you, we obviously sign the contract for our work. I want to say to you. So I feel with your wife, it's about keeping very focused on the goal that she wants, the job she is looking for. I want to say, okay. And I feel here again, it's like the balance, that bring the balance in for her, trying to let her mind run away with itself, so she can keep clarity, keep clear what she wants. I will say we'll bring in communication with her as well, as in sort of to use her voice. I want to say to use her voice to speak up for what she wants as well. I actually thought this would be a good year for her. I want to say to her, it won't be without it's hard. I don't use the word struggles because it's not struggles, but sometimes when we really want something, we've got to be put the extra mile in, and that's what I feel with her. She's got to put that extra mile in, that extra bit of work in that needs to be done to be committed. And I actually feel I see her a good year work-wise is what I really feel for her. I would say to her, okay. So again, just keeping focus, you feel a great husband, supporting her, pushing her all the way, and to be able to really sometimes to succeed fully in it, to be able full power, someone like you helping her, I think will feel good for me. I want to say to you, and so I just feel I was just balance, focus, keep in her lane, keep control, be very clear. I want to say to you, and that's not just about her mind, it's about the way her communication as well. And I actually feel your wife has the potential, Joey, to go a long way in her career. She may change paths a couple of times. I want to say to you, as we do, as we grow, that will be fine. She feels a career person, and again, you are there supporting that, nurturing it. And I also want to feel just to reassure her, because what I feel she might sometimes feel, or think, I should say think as opposed to feel, she might think that she doesn't want to let you down, as in, she's, as long as she knows you're all right with her pushing forward, all will be fine, Joey. I feel she's got a big career behind her, actually, quite a powerful career. Won't be that it's hard work. Nothing that's worth it ever comes easy. But that's what I feel here for her. It feels really, really good. So I hope, Joey, that helps you. So let's come here now I'm going to come to Tanita. Okay. Hi there, Tanita. So I know I have worked with you a couple of times here, Tanita, but your job in Dubai didn't come through. Okay. Right, so I'm sorry to hear that. I want to say to you, on love, let's see what's come through for you. And I do know we've done spirit last couple of times, and I let you know that obviously your dad, they are here, all right, for you. So let's just pull a card, because we're looking here about for finances. Now, what I feel as with Tanita, with you, now I know that job in Dubai felt fantastic, and I want to say to you, don't give up hope. Don't give up the faith. May not be that job I want to see here, but I do feel here you also feel to me potentially to have a good career ahead of you. I want to say to you now, what there's two things I'm feeling, and as I felt that the card, I've just put a card for you. I want to say to you, okay. Now, what I felt here, what I feel for you, Tanita. I don't know if you're thinking of like not just doing some realignment of training, because I feel here what I'm feeling, I'm looking at what you know from a job point of view, from a career point of view, what you know. Somehow I'm feeling that you may be considering tweaking it, changing it, doing something different. I want to say to you regarding your career. I'm still seeing you doing the same career, but it feels like I want to bring some more skills in, right? Some different skill sets into what you're looking towards doing. Fantastic card come up as I felt that. This is the Ace of Swords. This is all about new beginnings. I want to say to you, this is not so much relationships at the moment. This is more, I will say to you, to do with your career. All right. So the other part will fall into place. I feel predominantly right now it's more important that you're focusing on your career, your finances, and the next steps of your financial, your security. So again here, your career pretty much stays the same, but I want to bring new stuff into it. I want to say new skill sets. Look at those new skill sets. If you are considering doing some sort of like training or something, want to bring in fresh to it, do it. This card is a fantastic card for you. It's a sword card. It's about the intellect. It's about mental aspects of self. So again, about new learning, new beginnings. So if you are considering this, Tanita, and you're thinking, oh, I'm not quite sure if it's right for me, just I'm not quite sure, bring in those new skill sets, because that's what I feel here. I really want to take it, because I do feel here. That it's funny because I'm seeing around work. I don't think you're in publishing or journalism, but I feel here quite corporate around where I want to take your work. I want to say to you, okay, so just feel here. Oh, bless you, Joey. Oh, as thank you very much for your feedback. I want to say I feel very corporate around your next aspect with your work, Tanita. Okay, so again, all I want to say to you is just consider, take a look online where you need to be looking at the extra skill sets I want to bring in to your learning right now. And again, I'm not even saying like a particularly long course, but it's the aspects I want to give into you. Bring it in, because I feel here fundamentally you have the potential, once you've done this, tweaked it, to demand, I will say to you, quite a high salary, a good income, a good salary. I do feel, as I speak with you today, I feel now, and we looked at Dubai, which has been lovely to get to Dubai, but as I said, you don't give up hope, because you've got plenty of time on your side. I am seeing you for the foreseeable future more in South Africa at the moment. All right, that's not to say you'll be there forever, but I just feel here this is where I'm seeing your work going. There feels, I don't know, it feels corporation legalities, it all feels quite powerful way of working for you right now. So bring in those, whatever you're thinking about, dig a little bit deeper, delve a little bit deeper, find some more information, because I feel the stuff here you're contemplating bringing to your own skill set now, and this feels fundamental in you getting in your next career choice. And again, once that happens, I'm seeing fundamentally finances will not be a particular issue for you. I also feel, and again, this might be a new role for you to step into, and please have the confidence, Anita, if it's offered to you, because I'm seeing you potentially being offered leadership abilities within your working environment. So it may not go in straight away as a like a lead role, but I'm seeing here you have the qualities to have leadership gifts, abilities. So if that does come up for you, which I think, well, don't think, I know it will do, it will come up for you. Don't feel too shy to say yes. I want to say to you, because I know you have this, you are a little bit like I want to say, you hide a little bit in the shadow. You're ready, all right, you're ready to step up a notch or two, but add to your tool set. I want to say to you, add to your toolkit regarding your work, because that's where I feel we're taking it. And again, look at the Ace of Swords for you, new beginnings, and it's all about, and it's again great card, new beginnings, new learnings, and it's new starts for you. I want to say to you, okay, so I do hope that helps you, Tanita, and obviously come back as normal and let me know, because I like to know how you're all getting on. Right, so I'm going to come here to Donna Marie. Now, I think, hi there, Donna. Just bear with me. I'm going to peg you up here. Rightio. So your message regarding my side my side job, will it be successful, and will let me just feel here. I just filling into that without too much of myself delving into it. I actually feel this feels for me to have a really good feel. I want to say to you, okay. Sometimes we can question things too much, or we can look too much into things. And I feel here with this for you, Donna. Just let this go, as in flow, not let go of it, let it go, let it flow. Because I feel this what I feel, this side job will have a energy of its own. I want to say to you, it will manifest, it will flow, it will keep moving, keep doing, keep being. I want to say to you, and I feel, you said, when will I initiate? I want to say to you here, I just feel there's no reason, if I'm honest, why you can't start to initiate the first steps to be doing this now. I think sometimes we can get a little bit reticent and we just hold ourselves back. We just feel safe and secure, not quite sure. What shall I dip my toe in? Shall I not dip my toe in? Shall I? All those little reticent questions we get coming. And I want to say to you, I want to say to you, take a breath. And take a plunge, because I feel here, if you start to initiate and start to do it sooner rather than later, I'm seeing this just literally flowing and doing what it has to do naturally by itself. And it feels when you're fortunate enough to do something like job wise, work wise, that feels to be a passion as well. And I feel this side job feels to be a more passion of yours as well, that it does. I want to say to you, okay, than say just a job we've got to do just to get money. It's not that type of feel to it. It's a passion, and I feel that passion that comes with it. I want to say to you, okay, feels for me, it will just do it. It will manifest its own thing. So I want to say to you, Donna, literally initiate. Again, if you feel more comfortable, say again, date in the diary. I was a date in the diary is something to aim for, to work for. And as I look in the diary, I want to say to you here for you, we're coming towards the end of January now. I want to say to you, focus around March, April time for this. I want to say to you, okay, is what I'm feeling very much. I want to say to you, okay. So I do hope, Donna, that helps you, all right? But just have a little bit of faith in yourself here, because it does feel to say to you to work very, very well for you, okay? Now let me see here. Hi there, Nancy Ray. Just having a look at Nancy Ray here. So Nancy Ray, so new to the channel this afternoon, to myself here. Okie dokie. Well, well, Donna, that was fantastic. I want to say to you, okay. It honestly, the feeling. So don't put it off. Sometimes we can. The fact the passion is there, I can feel the fire in the belly. I want to say, and that is great. The passion is there. The rest will just flow. I want to say to you. So and we can sometimes just with ourselves, we just hold ourselves back, because the timing never feels right for whatever reason around our timetables, our calendars. But go for it. I want to say to you, because Donna, I don't feel you look back. I want to say to you at all. It feels really, because obviously money is important, but money is not the be all and end all. And I just feel here it's time you take a plunge, passion, follow that passion, because you feel to be in a fortunate position to take that plunge. I want to say to you, okay. So Donna, come back and let me know how you get on with that sometime. Right. So bless you. I want to say to you, okay. Well, to go quickly to Nancy, first time as what spiritual skills can I use for this lifetime for your highest good? For your highest good. What I want to say to you, so again, for all of you, if we're just sort of starting the spiritual path first of all, I want to say to you, okay, the first thing for me, I want to say to you is it's about having I want to say to you, we look inside of self. I want to say to you, okay, and it's almost I want to say to you, as I feel about your spiritual path for you, I feel look around inside of self, look outside of self, and look around you. This is metaphorically. What doors do you need to shut? So what is around you right now that no longer serves you, Nancy, your best interest? Shut them, let them go with love, and then start to focus on yourself, where you want to take your spiritual journey. And I think the spiritual journey is it's not a goal, it's a journey, it's a path, and there's many avenues to follow. And again, if you follow the passion, as I said to Don here, follow your passion, you will not go wrong. And if something that you do in this life makes you happy, you know you're on the right path, is what I want to say to you. So I'd like to say thank you for all of you joining me this afternoon. 6 o'clock now, so there's someone else coming left to do healing. I think it's Libby. So there's other mediums later on this evening. So I will be back next Tuesday. 5 p.m. till 6 p.m. So I'm sorry I didn't get to all of you, but I'd like to wish you all a great week. Thank you for joining me. And so I'm sorry I didn't sort of get to come to all of you, but we'll be back next week. Take care. Have a great week, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.